Today's very latest news coming to you first from the fabulous Pattaya Media Group here in Pattaya. And if you could like and subscribe, that would be amazing. Thank you.
Yesterday saw nationwide celebrations marking the birthday of Her Majesty the Queen of Thailand, with events held across Thailand and many people enjoying what became a 5-day holiday weekend. Today, however, it's very much back to reality. Government offices reopened this morning, and officials are already warning of heavier than normal demand at departments such as immigration, land transport, district offices and utility providers, as people catch up on business delayed by the long break. For anyone planning to renew a visa, pay a bill or visit a government office, the advice is simple. If it can wait a few days, it probably should. Former Prime Minister Thaksin Shinawatra has been named among those granted a royal pardon as part of the celebrations surrounding Her Majesty's birthday. The pardon removes the remaining restrictions placed upon him following his release on parole. That means the ankle monitoring bracelet is gone, reporting requirements have ended, and legally speaking, he is once again a free man. Thai police have meanwhile rescued a 21-year-old Chinese student who became the victim of a sophisticated virtual kidnapping scam. The case began when her family in Hong Kong reported her missing. Soon afterwards, they received photographs and messages apparently showing their daughter being held captive and demanding a ransom of around 12.5 million baht. Investigators later discovered the entire kidnapping had been staged remotely by scammers. The student had first been convinced she was linked to a serious criminal investigation. Under intense psychological pressure, she was instructed to travel to Thailand, change hotels repeatedly, obtain items used as props, and isolate herself from family and friends. The gang had already persuaded her to request nearly 6 million baht from her father under the pretense of proving financial means for overseas study. That money was quickly moved through multiple mule accounts. Working alongside Hong Kong authorities, Thai police eventually tracked her location and safely recovered her before any further money could be extorted. Ride-hailing company Bolt Thailand has apologized publicly following an incident involving a Japanese passenger who was allegedly threatened and assaulted after refusing to pay a higher fare than had been agreed through the app. The company says it immediately launched an investigation after receiving the complaint and worked closely with police. The driver has now been permanently removed from the platform. Bolt says the driver wished to apologize directly to the passenger, but the offer was declined. In a statement, the company reiterated that passenger safety remains its highest priority, and said violence or intimidation of any kind would not be tolerated. In Bangkok, one motorcyclist has discovered just how unlucky a person can be. A delivery rider was struck by lightning while traveling across a flyover during a heavy storm. Despite the odds being almost unimaginable, authorities say a lightning bolt appears to have hit his helmet directly, throwing him from the motorcycle and causing a serious crash. Rescue workers found extensive burn marks running from his neck down towards his chest. His helmet showed signs of impact from the strike, and even an amulet necklace he was wearing had been shattered. Remarkably, he survived and remains under medical care. In Sattahip, police have arrested a Thai man and woman accused of operating a karaoke venue where 2 teenage girls were allegedly forced into prostitution. The victims, now aged 16, told investigators they had first been recruited when they were just 15 years old. Police say customers paid before the girls were taken to nearby hotels and resorts. Both teenagers have now been removed to a place of safety. Investigators also discovered that both suspects had previously been arrested in connection with human trafficking offences. While the woman admitted the allegations, the man claimed he had no knowledge that prostitution was taking place. Police appear less than convinced by that explanation. Back in Pattaya, a Japanese tourist found himself in an unusual dispute with a transgender woman during the early hours of the morning on Beach Road. According to reports, the disagreement centered around the cost of companionship services. What began as a discussion over payment allegedly became increasingly heated, involving raised voices and colorful language, before ending with a punch to the face. Both parties were later interviewed by police. At present, it remains unclear whether any formal complaint will be filed, although the incident has already attracted considerable publicity. And finally, a reminder for motorcycle riders. Police have announced that they are about to begin enforcing long-ignored restrictions on the Pattaya Underpass. Despite clear signage prohibiting motorcycles from using the route, many riders continue to do so because it saves time. Authorities say increased monitoring will begin immediately, and anyone caught using the underpass illegally can expect a fine of up to 1,000 baht. The signs have always been there. Now it appears the enforcement will be too. And the weather? The Meteorological Department says thunderstorms remain likely throughout the day across our region. Temperatures will reach around 31 degrees before falling to 27 overnight. Expect plenty of humidity, occasional sunshine, and the possibility of heavy rain appearing with very little warning. So keep an umbrella nearby, and perhaps avoid becoming the second person this week to be struck by lightning.
Local and national news today from Fabulous Pattaya Media Group. And to get a notification every time we release another bulletin or program, like and subscribe to our channel, Fabulous Pattaya Media Group, by using the link below.